Okay, to log in, use this URL khazanah.lshumancapital.net and your user ID is admin and your password is not mailroom. So on the administrator screen, click on the data entry. First, we have to add a scenario. So I'll click on that link and I'm going to enter scenario ID 1000. So for my case, I'm just going to start with 1000 to indicate that numbers that are after 1000 are for testing, and for your case, you'll be entering scenario ID which starts from 1, 2, 3, and etc. So let's go ahead and enter the first scenario. The order I'm going to enter as 1000 as well. So for your case, you'll be using order 1, 2, 3 for following the scenario ID. So the order are how the scenarios will be arranged in order. And the category you can use things like bad performance or absenteeism, etc. But for this case, I'm just going to use testing, and the scenario title, I'm just going to say test scenario 1. And I'm going to enter another scenario, so 101, and I'm going to call this test scenario 2. So once you have entered all the scenarios in the system, you will click on the edit scenario, and from there you can change the other scenarios title and the text. So go ahead and select a scenario. So I'm going to select scenario ID 1000 and make some changes there. Enter the scenario text and click on the save changes. So the same thing can be done with scenario ID 2. So moving on to question and answers. So firstly, select your scenario. And as you can see that there are no existing questions. So what we'll do is we start entering some question. Enter the choices. And the correct choice will indicate what are the choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, or choice 4. So for instance, we're just going to put 1 for yes. And any explanation text here. And so once that's done, you want to add this as a new question. So important thing is to click on add as new question. Do not click on save changes to question. So once that's added, you will be able to see from the drop down over here the question will be shown. So I'm going to go ahead and try to enter another one. So I'll leave the choices as it is and maybe change the correct choice answer and add it again. So now you have 2 questions. So to edit it, so select, let's say for instance question 1, I want to edit. So click on the drop down, select it, and click on the button to select it. So this is what we have, and maybe I'll just change some text. So if you're making changes to existing questions, it's important to use the save changes, not the add. Right, so it'll give you the message Q&A save. So moving on to the next one, the solution. So again, select the scenario that you want to change. Enter the text here. Maybe you want to change your formatting to larger. Or maybe you want to use a bullet list. And to turn it off, click it again to turn it off. So lines, alignment, and any styles that you can, and paragraph styles over here. So once that's done, click on save. If you want to enter, you want to put in an image that is tied to this solution text, like for instance a flowchart image, you can browse your image. So for instance here, I'm just going to choose sample images here, and click on the upload. But of course, I will make sure that you have saved the solution first before entering an image. So I'm going to click on upload. So your image is already displayed over there. How do you confirm that? You can switch to a different scenario, which is empty, and the scenario ID 1000, which will see the changes that we have entered. So moving on to the next one, the law and policy. So click on the law and policy and select your scenario. So for this, just enter the text again and click on save changes. So same goes if you had entered a different scenario ID or switch back to it to make some edits and save. That's fine. You can also use the formatting at the bottom. Moving on to the next one, the problem areas. So as usual, select the scenario again. This is also a similar screen with the previous screen on the law and solution. So make any changes you want. And on the next section, we have the voiceover. So since right now we are not using any voiceover, we'll leave this section as blank. You don't have to make any changes here. And for the final section, we have the document management. So choose a scenario. To upload the document, this can be a Microsoft Word or PowerPoint or Excel. So first here, you can have the document ready. For my case, I don't have any document ready, so I'm just going to create a blank document. And save it up in my temporary location. And close it. So once you have your document ready, you can browse for your file. So I'm just going to get back the same file that I've created. Click on open. Enter a title for it. Then click on upload. So once it's uploaded, you can see that the title will be displayed in the section where it is to use for attach existing documents into the scenario. So you can continue to upload more and more documents, and you will see that this drop down will be expanded to include all the new things that you've uploaded. So for this, I'm just going to select the current one and click on attach. And you can see the grid view at the bottom. Once it's attached, the doc ID, of course this will change because this is not being seen by the client. It's just a system ID that knows how to look it up, so it's invisible for the client, so you can ignore this Messiniaga in front of this, and your document title plus the physical file and the ordering, so you can reorder it or even remove it from the system. So repeat the steps and keep on adding documents to attach for different scenarios. So once all this is done, go back to the admin screen and you can view the scenario overview that you just entered by selecting it, which is in the browse all scenario sections, and click on view. So this is for you to view it, and in fact if you want to make some changes, you can go back to the data entry and choose the changes. Alright, that is the video that covers the data entry part.